And thank you to Stacy for pointing out that I totally forgot to go live on YouTube. So everybody on YouTube, you just missed how James has just one gorgeous chin. The whole audience, like the entire audience just sort of gathered around and they were like, James, that was possibly the sexiest and completely only one chin.
And we got a dog also, and Xenon got a dog. It's in the chat. Xenon got a dog. I got a dog during the pandemic. But I've got some perspective about it though. I also have children and I have dogs, so I don't understand the bumper sticker. My beagle is smarter than your honor student. You know, James was going to be talking about that, but it's just like ridiculous. Maybe, like I don't have children, I have dogs. Have you heard people say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have children, I have dogs. It's like saying I'm not an Olympic diver, but green is different than 3. Just don't understand the concept at all, is what I'm saying.
Yo, everybody. Mike Langworthy on fire. Raise your hand.
I'm coming from 2020 with that joke.
Right. Raise your hand if you think Andrew Cuomo's guilty. Okay. There's a joke from 2021.
1921 as well.
Can we do? Ladies and gentlemen, those of you watching on the YouTube who just joined us, well, maybe James, I'm hoping to do some fancy editing later, and you know, we'll definitely invite you back because it was a very funny performance.
Thank you.
Super glad you're here. We've paired you with some other comedians who are brand new to the ApocaLips Squad, but they're not brand new to doing comedy. They're just goddamn funny. And let's welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Becky Polacek. Everyone.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me. So a friend of mine said to me the other day, my car sounds like 2 skeletons fucking on a tin roof.
Hello.
And I said, that's weird. My car sounds like my roommate's fucking in the bedroom above mine. What makes it worse is my roommates are my parents. I recently had to move back in with my parents, and it's been tough, but I live in Missouri and I have a medical marijuana card. So I asked my parents, is it okay if I smoke weed at the house? And my mom said, well, you can smoke in the barn. It's Missouri, we all have barns. And my dad, he wasn't so sure about it. He was like, I don't think it's a good idea. You know, what would your grandma think? You're a sinner. God's going to smite you. Which are all the same things he said to me when I was 15 and he caught me masturbating. But I went out to the barn one day to go smoke, and I'm standing there smoking a joint, and a beam falls from above and almost hits me over the head. Ooh. And I'm thinking, great, my dad was right. I'm being smited by the Lord. But I looked around and it wasn't God. It was just my dad on the 2nd floor with a saw.
Oh no.
I asked my dad the other day, Dad, do you want my Disney Plus login information? He goes, I don't know what's on there. Anything I'd like? I said, well, they've got Star Wars. They've got Marvel. He's like, I don't know about all that. I said, they've got National Geographic. He said, hold on. I love National Geographic. And I said, Dad, of course you love National Geographic. All older white men do, because it's just porn that Jesus says is okay. I don't really watch a lot of porn, but I do have an OnlyFans account. I really want to get popular on OnlyFans so that I can start working with other internet influencers. I really want to work with Dr. Pimple Popper. I think we can make a great video for both our channels where she just pops the blackheads on my ass.
Wow.
Yeah, so speaking of blackheads on my ass, I haven't really been getting laid a lot recently. Between moving back in with my parents and COVID-19, you know, I like to say I lost my virginity when I was 22, but recently I found it again. And but they say in between new sexual partners, you need to go get STD tested every time. And I went from having sex with my shower head to having sex with my parents' shower head. So like, I don't know if I need to go get tested or like what the deal is. Despite all my sexual exploits, though, I am proud to say I've never fucked a Republican.
Wow.
I do keep having this recurring dream though, where I'm getting undressed in front of a big mouth Billy Bass. And he's singing to me as I unbutton my blouse. Take me to the river. And I'm like, when did I get inside this Bass Pro Shop? So I'm pretty sure that dream is trying to tell me that I'm gonna have sex with a Republican soon. I'm pretty sure that's what that dream means. No, I recently got dumped actually. But the good thing about getting dumped is I get to take all my stuffed animals out of the closet and put them back in my bed. When I was a kid, I used to actually like kiss my stuffed animals, which is so embarrassing, like how immature, right? I'm so evolved from that now. You know, I choke them now. I kind of want to switch gears and talk about something totally different for a second. Lately, I've kind of been struggling with my gender identity. And it's really confusing because on the one hand, I feel really masculine. On the other hand, I feel really feminine. I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle some days. It's really confusing. And I feel like I have things in common with both ends of that spectrum. You know, on the feminine hand, I like to wear makeup and wear dresses. But on the more masculine side, I've never made a woman come. So I don't know what that means. I'm confused about my gender identity, but I'm not confused about my sexual identity. I know what I am there. I'm pansexual. That's personal pan pizza sexual.
Hello.
Means I'll sleep with anyone, even a personal pan pizza. How do you sleep with a personal pan pizza, you ask? I don't know. He won't come talk to me. Guys, I think that's been my time. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
Well, there you go. Becky.
You don't just
Becky
laugh,
Polacek.
Mike, right?
You don't just laugh, you learn at the apocalypse.
That's it. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Gang, there's more ahead. We're live aboard the I'm a Needy yacht, and she sails anywhere.
Sailing past the Washington Monument.
Checking out Washington, D.C. Things are getting calm and normal.
Incidentally, is a half-size version of Alexander Graham Bell's penis. I don't know why they chose him.
Right. More comedy ahead. Bruce Lipsky, your headliner, and there's a bunch of old school ApocaLips comedians that have joined for the round robin. That's coming up. In the meantime, Mike, just another new person to the apocalypse. So would you all please give a mighty welcome to Marty Fidelman, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. Thank you very much. And thank you, Chuck. Look, I gotta be honest. I'm doing too many Zoom shows. The other day I was in a supermarket. I tried to unmute myself. Well, good thing nobody saw it. They all had their cameras turned off, so it wasn't no big deal. It didn't, not an issue. One of the things about these shows is that my friends who live all over the country have the opportunity to watch me. Yeah, they never do, but they have the opportunity. That's the main thing. And being on Zoom, I am now unemployed all over the world, so that's pretty exciting. I'm not working anywhere. That's always good. And I had my first troll.
Oh no!
First troll I'm not related to. I had a bunch of those, a bunch of my family, but that's not. I don't count them. Said he might have to kill me. You know, I hate it when people can't make up their minds. I mean, can you imagine this? Can you imagine I'm waiting in line 2 hours, get the COVID vaccine, then he decides, I mean, come on, it's horrible. And I don't want to criticize, your grammar, but listen, I'm pretty sure there's 2 L's the word kill. You had one. If that's going to change anything here, let me know, because I just want to be honest with you. Just want to be honest. And look, it's just tough getting older. You know that even sex is a challenge. And I already do cardio. Seriously, how much cardio do I need? I exercise.
Good.
Yeah. Walk 5 miles a day. And that's just walking to the bathroom.
Hello.
Listen, my goal is to be able to not have to pee for 10 minutes. That's success. Yeah. And, like things just change. Like now, I see a woman with a walker. My first thought is, I can hang my clothes on that walker. I need closet space. Portable little closet walking by. Where can I buy one of those? Like a chick magnet. That's what I need to get one of those. And you probably can tell I was adopted.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of adoptees wear blue shirts. It's
sort of a dog whistle, as it were.
Oh yeah.
It's like the red shirt in Star Trek.
Well, yeah. But the good news, listen, don't be depressed. The good news is that I am available now to be rehomed. So, yeah, seriously, if anyone thinks I would make a nice addition to your little family, I'd love to hear from you. And if I got adopted again, it would be like, hey, Billy, I'm your new brother. I'm Mr. Fidelman. We are going to be roommates. We're going to be sharing the same bunk bed. Want to borrow a football, a jock strap, Viagra? No problem. No problem.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And someone used my credit card to download music from iTunes. Yeah. And I decided I'm not going to press charges. Instead, I would like them to please show me how you do it. So I can't figure it out. How the hell do you get the music? I have no idea. Just show me how you do it. We'll call it even. And thank you very much. My name is Marty.
Marty,
Yeah.
I would have bet the farm it was Fidelman, but I was wrong. So really good job, Marty. And it's
Thank
great
you.
to see all of you guys were new and all of you were really funny. Thank you very much for coming. I think they all deserve another round of applause
Right.
before we get
Thank
into
you.
round robins sponsored.
Right, Zenon, a new feature to tonight's show. Those of you watching on the YouTube, brand new feature, brand new sponsor. People here how well we do for Stacy and Elevating Connections, that they're like, can I please advertise on your show? And our new advertiser is Round Robin Real Estate. For plus size sales figures, give Round Robin a call. This month, don't forget, April is APR month. And if you want to pinch an inch of savings, just call Round Robin. Tonight's topic for the Round Robin, we've decided to take the I'm a Needy Yacht over to, this is the original, this is the iceberg that struck the Titanic. We know how to get here because it's in Mike's rider. When he has iced tea, the cubes got to come from the original.
I paid a lot of dues to get the perks that are in my deal, by the way. So I don't want you to think I'm just, throwing my weight around.
Right. So today's topic, Mike, Titanic jokes. Why don't you tell us some of the jokes you told on the Titanic, Mike?
Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. What did I say? What's up with the Spanish flu, huh? All right. Anyway, I know it's a little early. I know, but nevertheless, no, I didn't have a lot of jokes.
Mike, they heard this one in the comedy club on the Titanic.
I have a bunch of jokes. I'm being modest.
Right. You just take too long to get to them. So, Katie says, happy to play the Titanic. Gateway to Coldwater. Hello.
Hello. That was a Michigan joke.
Mike, heard in the bandstand. Hey, you guys know this one? Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do do.
Yeah.
Oh. That's
And
Stacey
an Irish
laughing.
guy walks into the main bar on the Titanic 5 minutes before it sinks. He says, "Slancha,
Oh,
slancha, Chuck, slancha." No, you just give me shit every week because I hate puns. I finally give you a pun and you groan at me.
Right.
All right,
Let me know
fine.
when you.
I'm gonna remember this.
Yeah. Let me know when you deliver that pun. I see
Oh, I'm
Jessica
so
Misra is here. Raghu Adabatla is here. I know James Mack wanted to chime in. Jessica, the camera is just stuck on you. I'm not even in charge. The camera is on you. There's the whole group. Heard this on the dance room floor of the Titanic. I didn't realize how much damage the iceberg did. It's really starting to sink in.
Oh, don't you dare. Not after groaning at my slancha joke.
Oh, heard in the orchestra pit. I always wanted to play the harp.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey,
James Mack.
heard outside the lifeboat station number 12. I'm gender fluid. Can I get halfway into the boat?
Hello. James Mack.
Hey, what most people don't know is that the Titanic was actually a part of a movie. Hey, welcome to Jackass and the Blue Lip Challenge.
Raghu out of Outlaw.
Yeah, I love Titanic jokes because they are such a great icebreaker.
right.
That's how you do a pun, Roy. That's how you do a pun.
That's it. Jessica.
Hey, Chuck, I like my men like they like the Titanic, going down on me for 3 hours and a full orchestra.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Well, there goes one of my jokes.
Yeah, there goes one of mine.
Right.
One of yours.
What did Haley Joel Osment say when he saw the Titanic movie for the first time? I see dead people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. When the captain announced that she's finally going down, the crew and passengers cheered, but realized afterwards how they took it in the wrong context.
No, the best part was whenever the Titanic what actually happened was the Titanic said, "Sink me like one of your French whores."
Dude, Dude, I will never forget the song that was playing on the Titanic, you know? Ice, ice, baby.
Hello.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hello. Boy, that joke was dum 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 da da dum dum.
Oh.
Oh man.
I wonder if the Titanic would have been full of so many immigrants if they'd known they were running into ice.
Two Titanics. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Greatest iceberg ever. World has ever seen an iceberg so beautiful.
Ragu.
Two Titanic survivors walk into a bar. When they get their drinks, they go, "I said no ice."
Said neat. Yeah, I'm punching down his jokes. That's my a priest, a rabbi, and a minister walk into the bar in the Titanic. The priest says, "Just my luck. I prayed for ice just before I came in here."
The lookout for the Titanic, his last famous words were, "My glasses are always fogging up. This is so annoying."
Heard on the bandstand. Give the drummer some.
Yeah,
wow.
the theme song of the Titanic was "Knees Up, Molly Brown."
Oh,
Just laugh, you learn, Chuck.
I think that was successful. Thank you, everybody. A nice round of applause.
Wait,
Don't
I have
forget.
one
By
more.
the way, I like my
That was
Titanic.
fantastic.
When you want to sink into savings, go to Round Round Robin Real Estate. Where do we find funny comedians? Monday night, Mike hosts a show. It's called Open Mic, and starting today, he's going to begin introducing Jessica Misra.
Hey, Chuck, which do you think took longer, the Titanic sinking or my intro?
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know which took longer, but I'm introducing a colder thing.
Oh, the life preserver.
I know which one caused more death.
Ship, right?
It's a running joke. We introduced Jessica.
Yeah, for some
once-
reason, we try to do it quickly, and it just never seems to happen.
Once an open mic, but it does take about 6 hours to get there. So we figure we'd start tomorrow's introduction or the next time. Jessica, do you know the next time you want to stop in on open mic, Monday nights at 7?
As soon as my intro's done, I'll be there.
Oh, that's terrific. So again and again.
A running intro.
Right. And we have super fun shows coming up on the Apocalypse. If you're watching on the YouTube or you're here live, you're welcome to come back for more Apocalypse than you can shake a stick at. That's coming up. Our anniversary is coming up in March 14th. It's our 3.1415 anniversary. And spring break has got Jacob Jonas and the posse from Durango. They're going to be partying in Lake Havasu. Jessica and Ragu and the posse from Chicago are going to be partying in Panama City Beach. So we'll be competing. I'm not sure how. And then the Apocalypse is going to be in space April 4th. May 9th, Craig Abramson headlines for Gigzilla. We're going to be doing that gig was so bad jokes. And Jessica, you're headlining my big fat Apocalypse wedding, May 16th. So that's fun. And Stephen Young from Dear Comics at the Bar is headlining May 23rd, 7 Brides for 7 Apocalypse. So that's a fun lineup of shows ahead. Mike, when the I'm an Idiot is over the moon with the fun on this show, it's time to give away free stuff to our guests. So I thought we would give away some pretty cool things today for our VIPs. That's Stacy and such. Stacy, we got you your own yacht. Enjoy that. It's virtually yours, Stacy. You can sail wherever you'd like. Also got you the Mona Lisa. What can you do? virtually yours.
just want to slap that grin off her face.
We'll just play one of your albums.
Oh.
Also got you this. This is Mona from New Jersey. She's your pal. Stacy, whenever you want to hang out with Mona, you just hang out. You're virtually your new best friend. She'll
Cool.
also got you a desk, Stacy. I thought you'd like this.
What's that in the background spoiling the view?
Well,
So there's my logo, first of all, so that's not spoiling the view. But
right,
then,
it's her logo, right?
In the
On see,
background, that's in the foreground.
I put her
Oh,
logo.
sorry.
Background.
And that's a Kennedy Center Award, Mike. It's very fragile. It's that's my Kennedy Center Award for innovative teaching. I thought Stacy would like that to light up her office. And I know how you like to get your nails done, Stacy. So we'll send you over there. You and Mona can go get your nails done and then go out for wine. And Chef Scapone of the Colorado Comedy Show's virtual event center wants to make sure you also have some salads. Big on salads. Big on salads. Don't forget our general admission members. Xenon, we didn't forget you. We have cool gifts for you too. So want to start here. Got you a boat. Don't get so excited there, Xenon. You can choose from this boat over here. Potentially you like the little boat on the left. You cannot have maybe in the middle. You have to choose from one boat or the other. VIP, just imagine what you could have walked away with VIP tickets, but today just the one boat. Also got you a water slide. Feel free to attach that to your boat. I thought that'd be really fun. I didn't know you. We're new to knowing you, Xenon, and I just thought water slide. Who doesn't need one? And then why? Well, you remember the chicken that crossed the road? Chef Scapone, is very inventive.
His love of salad and his love of chicken.
Yeah, so you got chicken tacos and some salad. Enjoy that. That's virtually yours, and I hope that helps your Valentine celebration, your post-Valentine celebration. Snuggle up and enjoy your free prizes. And as promised to everybody attending the show, you get this. This is you also get this in a salad. This is the Farmhouse from the farmer with the two hot daughters jokes. Never heard of those jokes. This is the actual.
If he says you can stay overnight, say no.
Yeah. Here's some updates, by the way. I know he has two hot daughters, but they've grown up. One is now a U.S. district attorney, and the other runs a nonprofit to reduce sexual harassment in the workplace. So
Very nice.
perhaps you want to hang out with them.
Interestingly, they still go to work in baby doll nightgowns with those. So old habits die hard, I guess, huh?
Right. Mike, salesman knocks on the door. This is a take-home joke. Everybody's welcome to take this joke home for you. Salesman knocks on the door and he says, "I'm out of gas. Can you help me out?" The farmer says, "No, we got diesel, but I could take you into town and help you get gas, but that's not till morning. It's raining. It's overnight. It's terrible." Salesman says, "That's so kind of you." And the farmer says, "Well, you can sleep in your car. How about that? Just sleep in your car out there and you'll be fine." The salesman says, "I can't. My back hurts so much. I won't be able to sleep in my car, please." So the farmer says, "Well, I guess you could sleep out in the barn. How about that?" And the salesman says, "Oh God, no, my back. That's going to hurt my back and my allergies. Oh, the hay. That's really going to jack me up." And so then the farmer says, "No, I don't know. I only have my one daughter. She's been with me the 19 years. And, she's got that big bed, but the bed is not big enough for, I think, the both of you. That sounds inappropriate." Salesman says, "Don't you worry. I'm gay. It's going to be all right." The farmer says, "Okay." So salesman sleeps with the 19-year-old farmer's daughter. She's very beautiful. She's very buxom and she's very horny. And all night, riotous sex, Mike. Hot, animal-like sex. So animal-like, she actually goes out to the barn to get some hay. And it's all over the bed. They're in every position. It's nuts. And all night long, pig animal noises. Hot, wild sex. And they pass out, wake up in the morning. Farmer's staring at them. Farmer says, I thought you packed her and you wouldn't be able to, but you're prostrated across a bale of hay. And you know what? I thought you said you were allergic and that you clearly slept with my daughter. And I thought you said you were gay. And the salesman says, yeah, I just said all that so I could fuck your daughter.
Oh.
Can you top that?
The joke?
Well, no, the farmer's daughter.
Oh, there's the punchline. Okay.
Mike.
I'm not allowed to bring in a farmer's daughter joke now, am I?
Yes, you are. After we talk to Stacey, Mike, if I've told a horribly long and inappropriate joke, it must be time to introduce our charity and try and earn some goodwill back to the nice people out there. Stacey, can you save our souls and maybe our show and tell us about Elevating Connections and the terrific work you do with young people in our community?
I will do my best. I make no promises. Good show tonight, everybody. Thank you for the laughs. So I am Stacey. I'm the founder and executive director of Elevating Connections, and we work with siblings who've been separated in the foster care system through no fault of their own. They've been separated for a variety of reasons. And then we also work with the older youth who've emancipated out of foster care without necessarily finding a permanent connection. Some of them are homeless, some of them are runaways, some of them have been part of the juvenile delinquency system, some of it in foster care, and we work with them to help them find community and connection and find their voice through spoken word. And Chuck, I've been thinking about connection. It's in our name, but I was thinking about it specifically, well, recently because of the pandemic and what connection means for all of us, because it's been so different in being able to connect and what community means. And with the community here, we build our own communities. And through Colorado Comedy Shows, there's been a community built primarily virtually. And you've brought a community together of comedians and people at large coming in to laugh and just find people to spend time with and to build relationships with. And while I have not met most of these folks in person, I feel connected. And so how that translates to the youth that I serve is, first of all the money that's been raised from the Colorado Comedy Shows and these connections. It's close to $7,000 at this point. Last year, which is not a small amount of money because we're an all volunteer organization. I don't get paid to do this work yet. But also it brings actual connection through CCD, through Chuck's job. We're going to bring some kids to the college campus and give them opportunities to go to school. We have been able to provide them with internet connection because what we don't think about is that during the pandemic, they had no access to free Wi-Fi. So we've been able to bring them connection because they couldn't go to the coffee shops or the libraries. We've been able to provide them tablets and computers to go to school and do their homework and look for jobs and places to live. And for the siblings that I serve, we're getting ready to gear up for our annual summer camp because we're having camp again. Last summer we did day camp. This year we're hoping to have an overnight camp. But my whole team's coming together next weekend to start planning for camp this year. And some of that funding that we get through Colorado Comedy Shows is going to help pay to send some of the kids to camp.
Bam.
Connection is what we do, and community. And that's what human beings strive for, is community. And that's what this organization and Colorado Comedy Shows has done and brought community and connection to the kids that I serve. So thank you so much. Like I said, we're an all volunteer organization. So any help we get at elevatingconnections.org is greatly appreciated.
Awesome. Stacey, that's so cool. I'm a nice new message, and it's good to know that what we're doing is working out to be successful. And I hope you met some nice new friends, including Xenon. I hope you enjoyed hearing about Stacey and watching the other funny comedians. Mike, all sorts of showrooms aboard the I'm an Idiot. And we've gone down into the Kokomo Lounge for your headliner, who joins us from, I believe, upstate New York, middle of New Jersey, somewhere on the East Coast. He's adorable and fun and funny. We learned about him on your show, Open Mic. And so would you please welcome Bruce Lipsky, everybody. Here's Bruce Lipsky.
Thank you. I actually originally from New York City and now live in Long Island. And I don't know if I ever talked about this, but growing up in New York City, went to high school back in the 70s, and we had to take swim class. But our swim class, we had to swim naked. And so the first day I got to class, I asked the teacher, "Where's my Speedo?" He looked at me and said, "Speedo? How about Speedo?" He said, "Son, your birthday suit is your bathing suit." Thankfully, woodshop wasn't run that way. Imagine being 14 years old among all your classmates. I barely had eyebrows back then. I didn't realize that I'd be filming a pilot of the Naked and Afraid show. Believe me, I was naked and very afraid. And during class, we played water polo. I'd be in the corner of the pool and the teacher would be yelling, "Protect your nets, protect your nets." I'd say, "To hell with that, I'm trying to protect my nuts." And I actually did become an excellent one-handed swimmer. And in competitions, I always had my own. But now fast forward, I just turned 65 years old, and Marty kind of depressed me a little bit over there. He's telling me how he's getting old. I looked in the mirror the other day, and I swear I look like a rusted old Buick. This body is totally shot, out of alignment. My rear end's making funny sounds. My holes are leaking, and my ball joints have all dried up. I said, "Uh-oh, I better get Mako." Mako says, "Oh no, you better get Medicare." I've gone from Vitalis to Cialis. In my house, it used to be if I had a leak, I'd call my plumber. Now I call my urologist. And it's $50 cheaper. Back in the 70s, I used to get on the dance floor. Remember those days, Stacy, go out and bust the move?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to take my wife dancing. I may bust her hip. I'm really starting to forget things. I swear my phone mattress has a better memory than I do. And I'm at the point in my life where I change the batteries, my nose hair trimmer, more often than I do my TV remote.
Hello.
And during COVID, I'm watching a lot of TV. And you know, when you get older, you got to stay in shape. I've taken up exercise now, but I only exercise late at night, really late at night, between the hours of 3 and 5 in the morning. I run sprints from the bedroom to the bathroom.
Hello.
And I got my time down under 6 seconds. But the bad news, I can only hold my pee for 4.2. You know, James was talking about getting a dog. And my wife decided we had a cat for 23 years. And after our dog died, after our cat died, she decided to get a dog. Spent $6,000 on the designer dog. She carries this thing around like a Gucci handbag. Except the Gucci handbag only costs $3,000. And I'd rather have the handbag. At least it doesn't need to be walked 6 times a day. But at least it doesn't pee in the bed either. And we got it from one of these breeders. Oh my God, we were asked 100 questions. References needed, financial records, were you ever arrested? I worked on Wall Street for 25 years. I never had such a hard interview. Even the FBI, when I interviewed for them, was an easier interview. And she's named this dog Fabio. I call him Houdini, because with 2 wags of his tail, he completely made my sex life disappear. And it's really hard to perform when you get 4 extra legs, 2 extra pairs of eyes looking at you. And now he's trying to give me pointers. Hey, he whispered to me, he said, "You ever try it on all 4s?" Oh man. And my wife is really angry at me. You know, I got COVID back last March. And when you have COVID and you're getting rid of the disease, it's called shedding. Said she spent $6,000 on a dog not to shed, and now she has a husband who sheds. And I said, honey, I shed 40 years ago. Now she says she wants his puppies, but I fixed them. And she recently put this dog on the science diet. She put on the science fiction diet. Served me canned spaghetti and meatballs. All I know, the more canned food she serves me, the more time I spend in the can. And this dog, he just had his physical. His cholesterol is 37 points below mine. He's not walking around pre-diabetes. But the good news is we both tested negative for fleas. The other day, this mobile grooming van pulled up into my driveway, the size of a battleship. On it, it said the Rough Life, RUFF. I'm the one with the rough life. Spent $150 for this dog to get a spa treatment, a blueberry facial, and a nose and paw moisturizer. I said, why? He's always rubbing his face in shit all day and sniffing other dogs' asses. That's his spa treatment. For $150, I should get the blueberry facial because she's been rubbing it in my face all these years. I think I need a husband rescue. Awful, let me tell you. And having a dog is very difficult when it comes to, things like travel. We just booked a room at the Holiday Inn for $39 having HBO. She spent $250 a night on a 5-star pet resort because it had to have Wi-Fi and cable. I said, why? Is he going to surf on plentyofpooch.com trying to score on my nickel? Well, I'm not getting it. I'm not paying for him, except maybe if it's his birthday. And I said, why does he need cable? He said, you know how upset he gets when he can't watch his favorite TV show? Hydrants of the Rich and Famous. My wife said to me, Bruce, take me out shopping. I got to get some wool. I said, why? Is somebody having a baby that did something? She says, no, I'm knitting a sweater for the dog. Wait a second. I asked you 2 weeks ago to sew a button on my shirt. You said you had no time. And now you're making custom clothes for the dog? I'm buying off the rack at Kohl's. He says, well, he's a designer dog. Oh, I'm getting angry now. Don't start with me. And lately, all we go are pet-friendly restaurants. We're in the restaurant the other day, and my wife calls the waiter over. She said, my husband and I will split the burger platter. But for Fabio over here, he wants the special menu. She ordered him a salmon platter, $29.95. I said, what does he need that for? She said, it's good for his coat. He doesn't need a coat. You're just knitting him a sweater. And to show you how crazy pet owners are, we just got invited to a bar mitzvah. Yeah, bar mitzvah.
No.
The coming of age of a dog. I had to listen to this pet owner's father recite something called an Arf Torah. 20 minutes. Told my wife, I'll accept that. But if this affair is being catered by Petco, I'm not touching a thing. That's my time. Thank you very much. I appreciate you listening.
Yeah. Bruce Lipsky, everybody. Bruce. Nice round of applause. Thank you, Bruce. And way to go. Just a little bit more show, everybody. If you've never been to our show before, after we say goodbye to the YouTube, we do have a little bit of a sing-along. And today, a special treat. Back that I'm a needy up. Just park that anywhere. And after a good show, Mike and I like to go to Winchell's for some donuts. So we play Winchell's and Dragons, and that was a good time. Another round of applause, if you would, please, for everybody from Loose ApocaLips Sink Ship. I hope you had a nice date. Stick around for some singing.
For Chuck, who books the show and produces the show, as well as being the better host, which I resent, by the way.
Right. Hang out later. I have one more bartender walked into a bar joke. In the meantime, we got to get you outside, everyone. Be careful as we step outside the neighborhood of the apocalypse. That Paycheck Protection Program has still not kicked in. But you know, there's plenty of goods and services available for sale. For those of you who are old school comedians, this is the Combat Zone, located just outside Boston. I'm an old school Boston comedian. That's why I'm mildly funnier than Mike. And this was the neighborhood just outside of Nick's Comedy Stop. If you go through the Combat Zone, and all sorts of artists just hanging out, being entrepreneurs. Excuse me, gotta go. My ride's here. And those of you on YouTube know that, you know, when we see the guy in gold, it's time to say goodbye to YouTubes. Thank you, YouTubes. And right, I thought that